Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. I don't know if some of you have watched this video during the king's birthday while he was cutting his cake himself. And if you watch the video critically, you find out that Mariam, that she was uncomfortable with the fact that a whole king, first class monarch, hey, is cutting his cake. You know, when he came to cut the cake, a lot of people were expecting that after cutting the cake, they will sing happy birthday for him, and he is going to hand over to his wives, or even if not his wife, to some other people, you know, to come and cut the cake and share to the people. And here you can see him cutting the cake. If you watch this video till the end, you will also see him sharing the cake to everyone. Mariam was trying to kind of tell him to let her do it and all of that. Even Dr. Elizabeth, who was right beside him, wasn't comfortable. Even the wives, they are not comfortable about it at all. If you watch the video very well, see that they are not comfortable that the fact that the king is cutting his birthday cake himself. And recall that before now, all the birthday that he was doing, he have never done this for the first time. And this explained a lot of things to some people. Although others there, because there's this blogger that I saw that was saying that the reason he was doing that is just to tell the people that he is such a humble king and all of that. Let's not forget that this is not the first time he is celebrating his birthday. That something must have led to that. And even when Mariam is trying to convince him, he was a kind of trying to snub him respectfully, because there's a way that you respectfully tell someone, don't disturb me, let me do it myself. While others are saying that it is because of insecurity. That the king, who doesn't eat their food, who doesn't even... There was a time we heard that Dr. Elizabeth fired some staff, and the cook too, because they were associating with Mariam. They were seen coming out of Mariam's chamber lately at night. And that is not the first time they've seen those people with Mariam. It is to tell you that the level of insecurity in that palace is too much, you know. And they said the king is always very, very careful these days concerning what he eats and a lot of things. And this cake cutting alone will explain to you that, man, there is no safety at all. Oh, I'm telling you. So maybe since they could not get him through the food in the palace because he doesn't eat their food, maybe they must have planned to get him with cake or anything, and that is why he wants to avoid it. Look at him. He will go around and share the cake. It's an embarrassing mood though. If not for security at all. This is, let's just take for instance that he is not doing it because he wants to be sure that he's safe with them and all of that. What there are other meanings, there are other things. It simply means that he doesn't regard them any longer, because he has not been the one doing this whenever he celebrates his birthday. You know, a lot of people, if you go to the minds of people, a lot will be going through their mind concerning this case. You can see the king stressing himself, sharing his own cake to his people. Hey! But if Queen Naomi is around, I'm sure, very sure that this will not be happening. It will not be happening. And that is why they said most times he orders his food from Queen Naomi. Then what then are those people still doing with him? People that he cannot trust, that if they eventually go close to the kitchen where his food is being prepared, he will fire both the cook and will discuss. Hey, now wow, this is this, I don't know what to call this one. It's just a means of telling you that, man, this man needs prayers. He really needs our prayers. Hey, it is so embarrassing, even to the wives. I'm sure they are highly embarrassed. This will tell the people in the watching that look at how we are living. Oh. Forget all the drama they are doing when they are inside. When you see them dancing with the king, you know, out in the public, you will feel that, hey, I wish I would be them more, this and that. Let me tell you, they said from what we're hearing allegedly, that palace is not something you can envy this time around. Because these women, they have turned it into another thing. No happiness, no joy. You cannot see husband and wife sit and talk together and laugh aloud and all of that. But this is the kind of enjoyment that the king was enjoying while Queen Naomi was in that palace. And that is why you see him fighting tooth and nail to see that he brings Queen Naomi back to the palace. Even when all these Olories are fighting it. You see, Mariam, if you look at her, you see that she's no longer comfortable. Because the king did not talk, but he have explained every situation, the way they are living in that palace, to everyone who is observant enough. Of course, many people are observant enough. They will tell you, hey, if marriage is like this, so no. A whole king. Kabiesi. Hey! Now, wow. For those people that are saying he's a kind man, he wants to show people that it is good to be humble and all of that. Yes, so we understand it. We also understand that it's because he no longer trusts his wives. He don't trust them. Even if he just want to give them that public embarrassment so that people will see how they are living in the palace. You know? Yes. And it is not good for their reputation. Not at all. Not at all. Someone like Ashley, maybe she know that the situation is going to be like this and she did not come. Because she not say that one. She always like to praise the king in the public, you know. Always saying that the king is this, king is that. Even when they are having issues. Even when they are not giving the king peace of mind in the palace. Just, I don't even know if you are watching Mariam's face expression. She will just smile and in the next minute she will remember what is going on. Just watch her very closely. You see, she's just close to the king, trying to convince the king, please let me do this. But the king is intelligently snubbing her. You know, even Dr. Elizabeth, if you look at her, you see that she's not happy with the situation too. But there's nothing they can do. The only thing they need to do, okay, this one have started dancing, just to dance up the trouble. Look at her face. Oh my goodness. It's so embarrassing, seriously it is. And these people are not just embarrassing themselves, they are embarrassing the king too. Because this thing they made this man do is not good. But he is doing it to tell them that, no, I don't want you people, I don't trust you people. You are just all dressed and standing around me just for merriment sake and all of that. Oh, anyways, my people, I'm sure you saw the video and you watch it. And I know you will read meaning. I know you will understand what happened here. So please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're here to subscribe. And share my video. My God will bless you. Share it so that anytime you need it, you can still recover it, okay? Thank you so much. Bye for now. Love you guys.